and I live in a small town up north in Canada. My town's name is Rosewood, and the population is around 7,400 ish, and it is one of the most beautiful towns you'll ever see. My town has a freshwater river and a waterfall. It has hundreds of wooded forests surrounding it, and I truly love my town, but it also horrifies me. My town is the town you come to live in if you are retired or don't like to be surrounded by many folks. So the thing that terrifies me of my town is that every night we hear screams from the forest, and whoever goes to investigate never comes back. 1/4 of the population of my town is Native American, and they say it is a skinwalker. I did some research on skinwalkers, and I wanted to go into the woods to see if this mystical, horrifying creature is real. Oh, how I regret going so much. I really do. So it was Friday night, and I told my friends what I was going to do. They all thought I was so brave to go, and my 15-year-old self fed into those bravery comments. My best friends, Adam, Alo, and Chayton, decided to come. They said their parents were having a sleepover at mine. My friends came around 6 p.m. and we watched survival videos on YouTube and also stories about skinwalkers. The time came. It was 9 p.m. and the night was dark, but the full moon was casting a lot of pure light. We sneaked out of my bedroom through the window and opened my front wooded gate and left for the woods. Alo was wearing full hiking clothes. He had cargo pants with different tools we might need to survive just in case we got lost, and he wore a military-styled belt to keep his pants up, as some of our survival necessities were pulling his pants down. We laughed at that. Adam had a bag with him and told Alo to put some of our necessities in his bag, and he did. While I and Chayton wore normal clothes, Adam and Alo were supposed to be survival experts. That is why they were wearing these hiking clothes. We hiked in the forest for a good hour, and we started to get bored because we weren't finding a skinwalker. While we kept walking on the dirt trail, Chayton told us to stop and be quiet, and so we did. He said, "Listen, there's absolutely no sound of birds, leaves blowing, crickets chirping," and we then remembered in the skinwalker videos that everything goes quiet before it comes for you. Alo started to get scared and said, "You guys, I don't think this is such a good idea anymore." Then Adam said sarcastically, "Stop moaning like a baby." Alo then became quiet. All of a sudden we heard a branch snap and a low, deep, angry growl. We all looked at the direction it was coming from. We saw a pair of blood-red Miss Landry's dress in Game of Thrones. Alo started running back the way he came from, and we all followed after him. We kept on saying, "I knew I shouldn't have come, I knew it." But I was terrified but also fascinated that these used to be witch doctors and are now demon creatures. I was, of course, the last running, as I am not athletic and I keep hearing all these growls and grunts right behind me. At one point, I felt the skinwalker's damp, warm hair on the back of my neck. These made me run even faster. Suddenly, I tripped over a stone. A freaking stone, and fell to the ground. I started to cry and yell for the creature to release its strong grip off my leg. I pleaded, I cried, and I prayed to God to help me. I cried and said to myself, "This is how I'm going to die," until I know that the creature's scream of agony and pain as it was to let go of my leg, and I saw Chayton stabbed it in its hip with a pocket knife. Adam rushed me and picked me up while Ayla was still running and the way we came. Once I got up Adam, Chayton and I ran as fast as lightning. You could hear the creature cry and scream with pain. I looked behind me and looked straight at it. It's in its eyes, and I saw a bit of humanity in it. I felt bad, I truly did, but then my angry thoughts came in and said that I tried to harm it, or even kill it, so it got what it deserved. We finally reached the entrance to the forest, and I saw Alo there crying and saying that he is sorry that he ran off. We forgave him, and he went back to my place. My adrenaline rush was so powerful that I didn't even notice or feel that my leg was bleeding. So I went to the bathroom, took a shower to clean myself, cleaned my wound, and put medical tape over it, as my bathroom had a medical kit in it. After I finished in the bathroom, my friends took turns and showered and healed their wounds too. We then talked about what happened with the skinwalker and vowed not to tell anyone. But here I am a week later and writing it to tell my friends.